Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. Now this 12 by 12 pattern paper is probably my favourite paper in the kit and I knew straight away that I was going to be using it. I just wasn't 100% sure exactly what I was going to do with it. Part of me really wanted to cut out those gorgeous circles, distress them maybe, not sure. But I didn't want to lose the beautiful background paper either because there's that sort of Vicky-esque watercolour and messy paint in the background that I just love and would never be able to replicate on my own. So then I could have cut them out, I could have distressed them and put them back in again like I have done before. But I just decided because of the messiness or the fluidness of the circles and the fact that they weren't perfect circles that I just wouldn't be able to do it justice. So in the end, I've just completely left the paper exactly as it is and have decided to embellish it up instead. Now, I fussy cut two large florals off the 12 by 12 pattern piece to be my sort of main embellishment pieces in this layout. And then I also fussy cut the bazillion butterflies that were along the branding strip of one of the pieces of paper. Usually, I kind of went in phases with branding strips. Once upon a time, I kept them all. Then I kept just the cute ones that I thought I could use. And then I realized in reality, I'll basically never use any. So I stopped pretty much keeping any branding strips at all. But the ones on these paper, they are super cute. And I just decided that these butterflies were definitely something that could be used and that should be used. So I fussy cut those out and I put every single one onto this layout because they're so little. I felt like throwing on heaps of them, I actually got away with it. So that's what I've done. I then, of course, have also added a few word phrases and a few embellishments off the sticker sheet, but mostly I've kept it pretty simple. I used not a large photo, it's just a normal size photo, a 4x6 photo, and I also put on a 3x4 photo as well. I wanted the larger photo because that picture is just gorgeous, and I just really wanted it to sort of feature a little bit bigger on the page than just in that 3x4 size. I also pulled the Weekend Vibe thicker from one of Vicky Bouton's other collections that we got in a previous kit. And I just thought it went really well. I obviously could have specifically made this an Easter-related heading, and that would have been fine. But I decided, just for laziness and for using up stash and all of that kind of thing, I'd just stick with the thicker, exactly how it came from that sort of thicker sheet, and that was just Weekend Vibe. This is our Weekend Vibe of the Easter weekend anyway, so it totally works. So this layout was actually super easy to replicate. It was just the fiddliness of fussy cutting out so many different elements because 90% of the embellishments on this page were fussy cut, with the fussy cut florals and the fussy cut butterflies. But the actual layout is super easy and the placement super easy. I really love the bright colours of this collection. I knew the minute I saw it that I would love the colour scheme, and it was also just a matter of picking those right photos that worked with such bright, beautiful colours. Something else that I could have done as well, which might have helped with the bright colour scheme, is to turn the photos themselves black and white. Often that can work really nicely with a bright and colourful collection. It can help your photo to stand out better because it is black and white, so therefore quite a high contrast to the different colours in the layout. But it also can help as well if your photos don't complement the colours in the layout. In my case, I was really lucky because my boys are in their PJs, and that sort of pinky colour of Tom's PJs and the bluey colour of Jack's PJs actually ties in really well with the colours of the layout, so that was totally fine. But if they had have been wearing something quite randomly coloured that didn't really tie in at all, turning the photos black and white may definitely have helped, and it wouldn't have lost the cuteness in the expression on their faces and things like that. It's not something I do very often. mostly because I don't usually pre-plan what I'm doing. I just bulk print my photos and just work my way through them. And I feel like printing them in black and white needs to be a really conscious decision of something you're going to do. But I do like that idea for when the need arises. So just to finish off this layout, I'm pulling 2 of every colour in the teeny tiny size of the enamel dots. They are absolutely my favourite size. I love the little ones the best. I could just have a whole page of just little teeny ones. Sometimes the larger ones are nice because it gives a bit of difference, but I absolutely love the little ones the best. And once I put 2 of each of those out on the page, I then will, of course, do some Heidi Swap Colour Shine and some Jen Hatfield Colour Shine, because you know me, can't make a layout without it. And this time I used the Heidi Swap in navy and, of course, the Jen Hatfield gold because I love it. So splattering that on. I decided to go for navy this time because of the circles left, the orange and the blue are kind of what's sticking out the most. So just thought I'd highlight that blue by using some navy colour shine. And then these are my finished photos. So I hope you have enjoyed watching me progress through the kit this month and all 4 of my layouts. Make sure you check back in my past videos if you missed my other layouts using this Sweet Rush collection from Vicky Booten. And I can't wait to see you all next month. Bye everyone.